So we are going to put them through their paces. What do they know about Blood on the Clock Tower? But specifically, what do they know about connecting bits of Blood on the Clock Tower to other bits of Blood on the Clock Tower? So yeah, let's crack on with Only Connect. Except, of course, this isn't Only Connect. This is Blood on the Clock Tower. And in Blood on the Clock Tower, when you connect the passion and the prose, both will be executed. So thank you everyone for joining us to play this special Blood on the Clock Tower themed game of Only Connect, which we've called Both Will Be Executed. Usually, of course, a Clock Tower stream involves a game of Clock Tower, a fiendish parlour game in which two groups face off under duress while an omniscient presence watches on, laughing at the plight of these poor souls. Half the fun, of course, is figuring out which one is the drunk. Let's meet the teams. So first of all, we've got Team 1, Rhea, who has managed a deathless Nuzlocke run of Pokemon Platinum. Rheece, a father-to-be who's only in this quiz because he knows me personally. And their team captain, George, who plays Only Connect in his spare time when he's not writing screenplays to fever dreams. They have their hearts set on drawing blue without being marionette. They are good. George, are we feeling confident?
Yes, we are going to win.
Cool. If you don't win, will that comment age poorly?
No, I will immediately launch a full legal inquiry.
Good stuff. Team 2, we have Paradox, the scourge of the Specs and Spoilers channel, who made the advertising graphic for this quiz. Caffeine, a deadly serious and unremarkable man. And their team captain, Barrow, a serial quizzer, who is demonstrably, I never know how to pronounce that word, don't correct me, proven that he doesn't have anything better to do. A collaborative corporation with a perpetual temptation for terminal nomination. They are 2's Company, 3's Riot. Barrow, do you have a rebuttal to George's comments?
Yeah, I do. If we lose, there will be a full legal inquiry, as well as the name suggests, a riot.
Sounds good. Well, hopefully we don't have anyone tied up in court, so that we can have the legal inquiry happen.
Foreshadowing.
Indeed. But on with the quiz, and we'll be starting with round 1, which is, of course, connections. So for those who aren't familiar with Only Connect, these are the rules. We're going to have 6 questions available. Each team is going to take it in turn to choose a question. Each question is going to consist of up to 4 apparently random clues, and each team is going to have 60 seconds to try and figure out what is the connection between those clues. The fewer questions they need to see, the more points they'll get. And the more clues they need, the fewer points they get. If they fail to get it correct or the time runs out, it will get passed over to the opposition for a bonus point if they can correctly guess the connection. Lastly, worth emphasising, all questions in this quiz, and this is not just true for round 1, but I have only bothered to put it on the slide for round 1, all questions in this quiz are accurate as of the 1st of June 2025. So Mia and I spent the better part of, I want to guess, 4 months or so coming up with enough questions to populate 7 entirely unique quizzes of Only Connect. And then right as we were happy that we'd done all the jobs correctly, TPI decided we're going to release a whole bunch of new stuff and we're going to change some jinxes around, that sort of thing. So we are, rather than adapting a bunch of questions and potentially like missing something that's changed, we thought it would be much easier to make you do the time travel, not us. Any questions before we begin?
Yes. Unremarkable.
Okay, cool. So team 1, by virtue of being a team with a lower number in your name, you can go first. So please choose a character type.
Ooh. What do we want to pick? This is too exciting. Let's pick outsider.
Outsider, okay. You have 60 seconds. Please tell me what connects the following clues.
Okay,
I
so
think we need another clue.
Types of abilities. Types of abilities.
I think we have to go next, realistically.
Yes.
Next, please. Okay.
It's not types of abilities.
No. Words appearing in text somewhere?
The setup
there's
doesn't
nothing-
actually appear in text, though, does it? I don't think.
No.
Is it pre-game things in the book?
I think we need
Are
to
these-
go next.
Yeah, let's go next, please. These. There's no way these are phases, right? Does a traveller have a phase?
When they
I don't
join?
think
Is
there's
it
a traveller
joining
a
phase.
traveller phase?
No.
I think we might have to get the last one here.
10-second
Yeah.
warning.
Next, please.
Three
Oh, that I'm
seconds.
confused.
That is time.
Well, then it is passed over to Two's Company, Three's Riot.
The only thing that I can possibly think of is the UI for the online app, but I have no idea other than that.
Yeah, I've got nothing. I'm happy to go with that if there's nothing else.
These could also just be phases to setting the game up, but like, eh.
Yeah, but character then doesn't quite work in there.
Yeah, stuff that you can see on the UI of the Botsy app.
Now, what I like is that you've assumed it's the UI for the app. In-person games also have a UI. It's called Sheets. These are all the different types of sheets that you get in the box.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know
Traveller
that.
through
Damn it.
I didn't know there was a traveller sheet at all. I had no idea.
Neither did I until Mia made this question.
That was
no,
like
there is as well.
4 months worth of quizzes, huh?
Worth saying also, one thing that I forgot to say in the introduction, of course, and it always seems fitting after a question, is not all the questions are the same difficulty. If you feel like you got hard done by, then you should have picked better options.
That's fine.
On that note, back to the board.
Barrow, pick.
Fabled.
Fabled it is. What connects the following? 60 seconds starting now.
Oh, well, that is
What?
something.
I mean, I think we have to go next, right?
Yeah. Next. My guess at the moment is that these are characters in the languages that their flavor text is written in. That's not an official buzzing, by the
So-
way.
Do you want to do one more just to double check, or shall we pump?
Probably worth
I-
double checking, yeah.
Right, next.
Okay,
Is
that
it
throws...
simply the name of the game in other languages? Like official.
Oh,
names of the game.
yeah. Yeah,
Oh,
my-
okay.
yeah.
Toro would be tower.
Yeah.
Shall
I
we?
know
Calf.
it does something like that.
Yeah.
Sorry.
This is Blood on the Clock Tower's name in other languages.
I'm afraid that is incorrect, so it's going to get passed over to Good, and they get to see the fourth clue, which is...
So
They're
these
just
are,
famous clock towers, right?
yeah, these are clock towers, right?
Yeah, yep.
Clock towers?
They are all just famous clock towers. And yes, I know Big Ben is technically not the tower, but the thing that is the tower gets called Big Ben, so shut up.
I thought Big Ben was a storyteller, but...
No, that's Daddy.
Uh,
Yeah, easy mistake to make. But yeah, well done, Good. That is 1 point for a correct bonus question. Unfortunate, Two's Company, Three's Riot. The fourth one really was the giveaway there. But that's the risk you take sometimes, going for more points. But back to Good to please choose a character type.
Partially to find out which one he thinks is which. Rheece, please choose an icon.
I'm gonna take Traveller because it's the only one I'm confident in. It's the boot.
Correct, Traveller. You have 60 seconds starting now.
Okay, so it's a paw and dice. They can both die to their own ability, I guess.
Yeah, I think we're going to need another one, though.
Yeah, yeah. Next, please.
Hmm.
What's the rules interaction on a gambler who guesses wrong with a lycanthrope? Is there something there?
They have to live, I think. There's, I think. Next,
Just
please.
take next, yeah.
Well, maybe this is just that one ability prevents the other one from working. Like, can a DA work with the
10-second warning.
Oh yeah, no, that's that. I think that's it.
Okay,
That
it's
makes
buzzing.
sense. Yeah.
Okay.
One of these abilities simply stops the other one from working.
I'm afraid that's not correct. So it's going to get passed over to 2's Company, 3's Riot.
I'm pretty sure these are since deleted jinxes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
all of
I-
these were jinxed, but not anymore.
Yeah.
Is that your guess?
Yes.
Well, yeah, we'll go former jinxes.
Good choice. They are all removed jinxes. Lycanthrope and Gambler used to be needed to be jinxed prior to the Lycanthrope changing from no other deaths to the demon doesn't kill. Alchemist and Vizier were jinxed, and then when the Alchemist got the addendum of the storyteller can just say nah, the jinx wasn't needed anymore. And then the other two made sense when Riot was working from day one, then stopped making sense. So yeah, 1 point to 2's Company, 3's Riot, and your pick of the remaining 3 questions.
Well, they took Traveller, which was my favourite.
Mm.
So, townsfolk?
making-
Townsfolk.
Yeah, let's go townsfolk.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
And your 60 seconds start now.
That's a singer.
That is a singer.
Musician, but could be anything.
Famous for yeah, yeah, yeah.
Should we
Which has an annoying triangle in the background. Next, yeah.
Is
Is that not on
Sculptor
Fall of Rock?
on? Yeah, but I don't recognize Usher from
I don't recognise much at all.
any home.
Next. These are
Yeah,
homebrew
these are homebrew characters. The Usher's going to be on
What was it?
Ellen's one.
Well,
So
was it?
is it just homebrew character or anything more specific?
If it's not just homebrew characters, it'll be homebrew townsfolk.
I'm buzzing with that.
Sure.
Yeah, buzz in.
Okay.
I'm going to say homebrew characters, and then if you ask for me to be more specific, I'll say homebrew townsfolk.
I'm going to ask you to be more specific twice.
Oh no, we
Are
need
they
to know
all-
what these do.
Are they all specifically you start knowing?
I will.
They're the first one on the script.
They are the first ones on each of these scripts. Well done, Caffeine. Indeed, Usher from Curtain Call by Evan and Ellen. Then Sculptor from Fall of Rome from Chiz and Alex. And then Kachansky from Ben's Red Dwarf one. And you didn't need to see Bunsen Honeydew from Patrick and Josie's Muppet script. Well done. 2 points. And
Yippee.
back to good. Your choice of evil rolls.
Okay, for Minion, of course, is the best one.
Minion. Okay. And this is the picture question for this round. So, what connects these 4 picture questions? Time starts now.
That's Matron.
Matron.
I think we just go next. Next, please.
Yep.
Okay, Matron Spies. We've got
Spy.
Traveller, Minion.
Eye covers.
We
For
do
now,
all
then.
have eye-related icons. Do we want to risk it?
No, we should get one more.
Alright, next, please.
Oh, I think that is it then. Yeah.
I guess so, yeah. It's buzzing. These are eye coverings on tokens.
Sometimes it is that simple, especially in the first round of the tournament. You didn't need Grandmother. They are icons that you wear over your eyes. Well done.
I will retire at this point.
I didn't know that Stormcatcher was a set of glasses. I thought it was like a wagon.
It's
Yeah,
goggles.
me too.
Like fancy goggles.
Yeah, fancy goggles on the Stormcatcher.
Now, we didn't want to draw the demon, however, unfortunately, we have been left. And so
Indeed.
comes the pressure.
Last question of the round. 60 seconds, starting now.
Don't really know if
Here we
there's
go.
much that we can do with just this. So,
And next.
Yeah, we need another.
next, please. Well, they're all travelers.
The Travelers.
They're all travelers that have pieces of clothing on their icon, but I get the feeling that's a bit
Travelers-
suspiciously similar to a previous question we have seen.
Could be travelers who
cause.
cause death.
The Travelers who cause death. The Travelers who are connected to another player intrinsically. Next, please.
We'll need another one.
Yeah, I think travelers that kill is probably the best guess that we can go for. I think it's worth getting the 2 points.
Yeah,
No,
it's
go for
round
it.
one.
Buzz in.
Yeah.
Yep.
The Travelers that kill.
They sure are. Didn't need a gunslinger.
Very nice.
Yeah, Travellers that kill. Good job, folks. And that concludes
Nice.
round 1. And Mia, what are the scores?
At the end of round 1, Good have got 3 points, and Riot have got 5 points.
Very good. And now we do the a cappella transition noise between the round. No, we don't. I click this button. Round 2 is the sequences round. So the rules of the sequences round are very similar to the rules of the connections round. However, instead of being shown up to 4 random clues, you're going to be shown up to 3 clues in a sequence, and we would like to know what the 4th one is. Some sequences, just due to the limited number of options you have in Clock Tower, there might be multiple answers. If so, we will accept any, but we would like justifications, please. You might even have a sequence that works that is nothing to do with what we thought of. I will be flexible as long as your sequence isn't, like Clock Tower characters. I need specific stuff. But yeah, otherwise, all the same as the previous round. And Good. Please choose a character type.
Rheece, why don't you go first?
Townsfolk.
Townsfolk it is. Your 60 seconds to figure out what comes forth in this sequence starts now.
Okay, that's an the last word of a upcoming expansion script.
Yeah, but there's a sequence, so we'll find out
Yeah.
which order they're in. So.
Well, is it not going to be the words listed backwards, maybe?
It's
We
too
should take-
long a name, I think. Let's go
Yeah.
next, please. Okay, are we?
Midnight in the House of the Damned. So
That doesn't give us enough words, even if we cut out
Yeah.
3 words.
it doesn't.
That is a 6-letter and a 5-letter.
Oh, this is not my beautiful house. How many words is that?
5. Too many.
6.
Right.
6. Yeah. Okay. We should go next, I think.
I think I'm onto something here. What was the 4-word script?
Oh right, yeah. We need a 4-word script title.
10 seconds.
I can't think of any of them. I must have written some of them.
3 seconds.
Yeah, I don't have one.
That is time.
Oh, so annoying.
On the plus side, you might question it when you see the 3rd clue as it gets passed over to 2's Company, 3's Riot.
I think I've got it. I'm going to buzz in and say it. It's midnight. The sequence is it's midnight in the House of the Damned in alphabetical order.
It is Midnight in the House of the Damned in alphabetical order. Congratulations.
Oh, very good.
We didn't need to get to of or either of the thes. I do like the sequence you were building, the final words in scripts of decreasing word count. That is a good clue that I might steal for a future quiz question.
Well,
Thank you. But yeah, in the meantime, that's a bonus point to the rioters and your choice of question.
Caffeine said he liked Travellers, so we'll go Travellers.
Alrighty. 60 seconds. What comes forth in this sequence? Time starts now.
Example answer here. That's got double A, so maybe it's worth finding a double.
It's got 3 A's in it.
It's got 3 A's, yeah, but it's got a double.
in. So if the next one is Yagababble, then it's a character with a double D. So what I'm going to suggest is we go next to find that out.
Yeah. Next, please.
All right, fuck that.
Thank God.
That's got. Well, I'll say is.
Is this a? They both guess.
They both
guess
probably
various kinds
guess.
of things.
Should we just go next so we can get maximum?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, they're publicly claiming roles. Oh, it's a public. Buzz in, Yagababble. These are publicly facing roles going down from townsfolk, outsider, minion, to
I like that.
demon.
What Barrow said.
Yep.
Characters that have the word publicly in their text, going through the types. And there are multiple ones for townsfolk, outsider, and minion, but there is just Yagababble for demon. So good job. We go back to the board for good.
Rhea, what do you like?
Fabled.
Fabled it is. You've got your traditional 60 seconds, and your time starts now.
get it.
It's 15, 16. Oh god, 18 fingers. What on earth? Next, please. Three legions.
What did the cross and the famous mean?
I have no idea. Next, please. The old bear.
I have no idea.
Is completely stopped here.
10-second warning.
I've known some of their questions, don't I? mean,
Let's
3
buzz in.
seconds.
Let's buzz in with the Great and the Undertaker token.
I'm afraid that is incorrect, and I will be
Okay.
passing it over.
So the words part are the World's End pubs going
Yeah,
backwards, so it would be the
exactly.
first something.
So I was going to suggest the first and then the Night Watchman token.
Yeah, that sounds good.
So I think that if you're not Barrow, this is the hardest quiz question in the game. But
Hang on.
if you are Barrow, then yeah, it's the first post as represented by the Night Watchman token. These are the first 4 World's End pubs in reverse order, going from 4th to 1st. So we've got the cross hands, the famous cock. Turns out there isn't a great icon for cock, so we just used the most cock-coded character. Then the old familiar, and firstly, the first post. So yeah, well done, Barrow. If you feel
Caffeine as well, to be fair.
and Caffeine didn't know it was the first post, he knew it was the first something.
I knew it was the first post, I just didn't know what the
Okay.
icon would be.
Okay, in that case, congratulations, Caffeine, as well, for apparently also being Barrow somehow.
It is the best film of all time.
Okay, I'm no longer Barrow.
And if you feel hard done by with that one, good, then I can only apologise. But on the plus side, at least you got the question, so Barrow only got 1 point for it instead of 5.
Being honest, I would have got on that on 3.
Fair. Yeah, back to the board.
Oh, bloody hell, it's else. What was the last one, sorry, that was taken?
We have Demon, Minion, and Outsider left.
Let's go Minion.
Minion it is. And what will be the 4th in this sequence? Time starts now.
Okay, so note that the G is
grandmother.
bold. Let's note that the G is bold up there.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll just go next.
Yeah, we need the next one.
I'm just going to maximize time next.
Grim.
Is this character spelling the word grim, so we just go buzz for like minstrel or something?
Was that a buzz? Sorry, Baron.
I don't think that was a
It's
buzz.
not quite a buzz. It's not quite a buzz, but I'm
Not
asking
quite.
if that should be the
Okay. Saying the word buzz leaves it ambiguous, but yeah.
I
Continue.
do apologise. I should.
I have
I
no
mean, Grim
clue.
is the only. Grim's the only clock tower word.
10 seconds?
Yeah, they're saying EG
Right,
because it can
let-
be any.
Let's
Yeah.
buzz, e.g. minstrel.
Or E.G. Marionette, but Minstrel works just as well. It is indeed spelling grim.
And
What?
for future reference, if I'm saying that should we buzz on that, I will substitute that with should we smash that like button.
Perfect. So chat has suggested. I noticed that harpy would have worked well as a cock because it's a bird at least, which I can see. Maybe the revised version of this quiz that will never be used because everyone's listening to it now can use that instead.
It's a shame Hermit wasn't out yet.
That is true.
And back to the board we go. Final choice of the round.
Gotta be the outsider.
Outsider it is. What comes forth? Time starts now.
Okay. There is a double U there. I think we should probably take next on this.
Yeah.
Next, please. Okay, this is BMR Demon Optiminion. We could try a BMR townsfolk here.
I think we're so far behind, we kind of have to
Yeah.
go for it, right? We're so far behind at this point.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, we
Let's
should
go
go
for
for
it. Smash that like button, please.
Yeah.
Gambler.
I'm afraid. Oh, you know what? I'll walk me through the reasoning. I imagine the answer's no, but walk me through the reasoning.
So you've got a BMR demon at 5, a BMR minion at 3. So I guess there's an outsider at 2 and the townsfolk and BMR at 1.
I'm afraid I'm going to have to say no on that one. You'll hopefully understand why in a moment. We pass it over to the writers.
I want to say it's grandmother. I think the
Yeah, it's
grandmother.
grandmother.
These are all top billing, right?
Yeah, the first one in each section.
We'll submit that as our answer.
Cool. Yeah, we'll go that.
And you are correct to do so. They are the first one on the list. I considered saying gamblers acceptable, but I think, the fact that they're the first is relevant here. But if you're a fan of Team Good, such as a member of it, and feel like that was harsh, then I understand that. But I had to make a call, and that's the call I've made. So that's one more bonus point to 2's Company, 3's Riot. And the final question, which I believe is the demon one?
It is demon.
Demon 2 games in a row, man.
Yeah. Alright. 60 seconds, starting now.
Yeah.
I don't know what this is.
Next. It's an atom, it's a shield.
There's no way that these are like. No, they wouldn't be rankings based on. No, okay. Nah. I don't know.
Next.
Professor Soldier Imp. Alright, okay.
Well, one resurrects, one stops a death, one kills. I don't know whether that's a sequence.
So, it could be -1 death, 0 deaths, 1 death, and like last one's Shabaloth for 2 deaths.
Ooh, I like
Maybe,
it.
yeah.
10 seconds.
I like it. Let's smash that like button.
Smash that like button.
And it's increasing the number of deaths, so Shabaloth.
That is correct.
Yeah.
I agree that this is a slightly janky question, but you got it, so ipso facto justification.
That's Arwell's line. Don't say ipso facto. Unbelievable.
So that concludes round 2. And before we go on to round 3, Mia, do you want to do a quick roundup of the scores?
Yeah. Once again, Good are still on 3 point. Riot have pulled ahead to 14 point.
Yeah, that was a strong round for Riot, but it is very far from over. There's still a lot of points left in this quiz, starting with the bundles of points in round 3's Connecting Wall. So if you've played New York Times Connections, it's kind of like that, but hopefully not shit. You've got a jumbled up wall of 16 clues, and they can be separated into 4 distinct groups of 4. There should only be one correct solution to the wall. You'll have 3 minutes to go through your options. You're allowed as many wrong guesses as you like until you've correctly guessed 2 of the groups, at which point you have 3 wrong guesses left allowed. The third one ends your time. Once you run out of time or run out of lives or get all 4 groups, we will then ask you to identify what the connections are for each group, both for the categories that you get and those that you don't. And you get 1 point for each group found, 1 each time you correctly identify a connection. You get a bonus 2 points if you would otherwise get 8, because 10 is a more round number, for a maximum of 10 points. And I've already explained this to our players, but to explain for chat's benefit, my streaming setup is nowhere near sophisticated enough to handle someone else taking control of the connecting wall, so I'm going to be the marionette of our players. I will be clicking the buttons they tell me to, I will be doing exactly what they tell me, and I will not be inferring anything, because I know what the answers are, in theory. Any questions before we proceed? Alright. Well, please choose a wall, and this is to 2's Company, 3's Riot.
Well, I mean, it's got to be the Travelers
Yeah,
for
we've
us,
got
surely,
the
right?
Travelers.
I mean, come on.
We've had good luck with them.
Yeah.
Travelers. Okay, I've hopefully lined up the correct wall. Next thing we hope for is that I've successfully been able to sort out my transition in the stream. Let's find out whether that works. Hopefully I can be told pretty sharpish if it hasn't. And then the last thing to do is to change what I'm streaming to you lovely people.
Yeah, the wall is visible on stream.
Awesome. I really thought I was going to fuck that up.
Time.
There is definitely still time. Right. Hopefully your stream has changed, players.
It has.
Good. If it
Yep.
hadn't done, that would have been a problem. Okay, right. I think we are ready to begin. So you've got 3 minutes. Your time starts now.
Okay. What are we doing here? It's always difficult to get the first one when all of them are related to Clock Tower, just in general. Is it
So-
worth going for...
At the moment, Wizard, Witch, Alchemist, and Plague Doctor are standing out to me as just, people with magical capabilities, not necessarily Clock Tower related.
Submit that, JC.
Which falls?
Yeah, magician.
Alchemist, Witch, Magician, Plague Doctor.
Magician.
Alchemist, Witch, Magician, Plague Doctor.
Okay, Alchemist, Witch,
Right,
Magician...
and then
Wizard.
Wizard. Plague Doctor, Witch, Magician, Wizard. Okay.
Plague Doctor, Alchemist, Magician, Wizard. Plague Doctor, Alchemist, Witch, Wizard. Plague Doctor,
Yeah,
Witch,
and we might. Well,
Sorry.
Alchemist, Magician.
we
Okay.
can come back to that one. Maybe like Fortune Teller could always be in that group, and that's too many.
Oh, yeah.
Aladikia. I'm looking. Is there anything else with 3?
Yeah, there's Poe. Matron chooses 3
Poe.
people. Hold on, whoa,
Matron, Poe, Alhad.
and Noble.
So-
So we pick
Noble,
Matron,
yeah.
Noble, Poe, and Al-Hadikia, please.
Cool.
There we go. Wait. Okay, so Fortune Teller, Boff, and Recluse all have the demon, but aren't demons. So-
Yeah.
And Lycanthrope.
Then
And
either-
Lycanthrope, yeah, maybe. I'd think that
Alcid is
Boffin
also
would be
an
in there.
option.
Witch, Magician, Wizard, Apprentice. No, okay.
Can we? Oh, can we do Alchemist, Boffin, Apprentice, Plague Doctor?
Ah,
They give abilities.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. Right,
so
what-
then
Recluse, Magician. I'm thinking maybe things that register as stuff that they aren't,
Oh.
so it could also be.
Lycanthrope
But then is
and
it?
and
Fortune
Fortune Teller.
Teller? Yeah, Fortune Teller? No.
What?
I'm thinking. Wait, if I think which
Recluse, Magician,
the-
Lycanthrope, Zomble.
Nah.
Out of time, but you do get 2 points for getting the
Oh, okay.
2 of the groups, and you get to see the completed wall. And tell me what you believe the connections to be in these groups, starting with Noble, etc.
They all involve 3 characters, or choosing, or like three different players. They involve 3 players.
3.
The number 3
There.
will do. Yeah, correct. Next up.
Paradox, you have this one.
I suppose specifically, they characters that can give
Give
abilities to another player,
That
but
aren't
like
original
not their
material.
own.
Or being, they give abilities out. They give abilities away to other people.
I need to hear something
That
specific.
aren't on the
They,
token.
they give themselves a different ability than their own, either to themselves or to other players.
What do you think, Mia?
Of a different character type.
Um,
I think
it's okay.
among all the things you've said the correct answer,
Yeah,
and it would be
I
harsh
agree.
not to give it to you.
Yep.
Yeah. They give, they produce abilities an incorrect character type. So Boffin gives the demon a townsfolk. Alchemist takes a minion. Apprentice takes either a townsfolk or a minion, despite being a traveller. And Plague Doctor is an outsider that grants a minion ability. So they all grant abilities either to themselves or others that are of the wrong character type. And I can't remember what I have to put in to get the connection to work. So if this word doesn't work, then you get the point. It worked. How nice. Give an ability to an unusual character type.
Yay.
There we go. Now on to the two you didn't get, starting with Zomball or Fortune Teller.
I think these are the ones.
Misregistration.
I think
Yeah, these are the ones
Yeah,
that do
just-
misregistration.
falsely register.
These are indeed ones involving misregistration. Zomball can misregister as dead when it's alive. Fortune Teller causes someone to misregister as the demon to themselves. Lycanthrope, obviously, the global faux paw, and Recluse itself can misregister. And then finally, Magician.
I think
They
is
like
a-
magic.
This is the
Yeah, these
the magical.
magical users.
Yeah, these are all sorcerers. Well done. So you got 2 groups and 4 connections. That is 6 points. Very well done. And over to Good for our other wall. Are you ready, Good?
Yes.
Lovely stuff. Well, in that case, your 3 minutes start now.
Okay. We have some. Only 2 double letters. Oh, it's 3. Sweetheart No Dashi, Puzzle Master. Is there a 4th with repeat? Oh, Goon. Yeah,
Yes,
Sweetheart No
yes, do
Dashi,
that.
Goon, Puzzle Master, please, Casey. Okay, where's it go?
The stuff that
Monster,
causes...
No Dashi, and Snake Charmer all have like tendrils on the token, right?
Sort of. The snake charm was a bit iffy there, but
Doesn't have a snake on it, I just assumed.
the word tendril is, I think, arguable. Let's see. Goon can change alignment, Politician can change alignment, Fangoon can cause an alignment change, Cult Leader, oh, Snake Charmer as well. Okay, JC, can we go for Fangoon, Cult Leader, Snake Charmer, Goon, please?
I think
Sweetheart
Politician,
Goon
not
Drunk...
Fangu.
Yeah, drop Fangoon, add Politician.
I think Sweetheart Goon Drunk and Puzzle Master are the outsiders that cause drunkenness.
Okay, let's do that. Sweetheart, Goon, Puzzle Master.
Sweetheart Goon Drunk Puzzle Master.
Okay, great.
That removes Goon from that group, so you can go
Of
for the one
neighbours
group.
as well could be a thing. Chef, Nodashi, Empath, and Cult Leader.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then did we have that other group without Goon? Did that still work? I can't remember
So
what's
that
in the
would
other group.
be Politician, Snake Charmer, Bang. It's not as good anymore.
Yeah, no, forget that.
Let's see. Have a WinCon in Atheist, but nothing.
Oh, Fangu, Snake Charmer, Little Monster involve multiple people being the demon? No? Is that a thing?
Arguably, it's sort of I feel it with like.
There's no fourth though anyway, so...
Yeah.
So Barber for Snake Charmer, Fangu can all cause characters to change though. Little Monster doesn't really do that. No, there's not a fourth there for that either.
Oh, you can change the demon with Fangu, Barber, Snake Charmer, Little Monster, though.
I check who the demon is. I guess. Okay, let's try that.
Yeah, go for it. Yeah,
Fangu, Snake Charmer, Little Monster, Barber. We should have thought about the other one first because we haven't done
that's
that yet.
fine. It's fine.
Well, 4 points so far. Let's see how many more you can add with the connections. Starting with Sweetheart, etc.
So the outsiders that cause drunkenness.
They are indeed outsiders that cause drunkenness. Well done.
These characters care about who is sat next to whom.
Yeah, I'll give you that. They all have mechanics based on neighbours, either their own or others. Next up.
These can cause the demon to change from one player to another.
They make the demon move. And And lastly, the one that you didn't
We
think
thought
about.
this. Yep.
And you know I'm going to need an answer before too long.
These are even if dead abilities.
They sure are. Even if
done.
dead abilities.
Very
Well done
good.
off the top of the dome. That is a perfect grid. That is 10 points. Congratulations.
Don't call it a comeback because it probably isn't.
It's part of the potential for a comeback. But that potential will, of course, need to be realised in our final round as we see whether I can successfully transition the stream back to the PowerPoint presentation.
While that's happening, I'll give a quick update on the scores.
Yeah, good plan.
Good, you have got 13 points. Riot, you have got 20.
So that's a
Green.
7-point lead, is it?
Yep.
Yes.
Which, you know, there are the maximum points available in the final round, so very much still all to play for. Theoretically, there could be a 32-point swing. More likely, there will be something below 16 in one direction or the other. But yeah, let's move on to the missing vowels. So this round is unlike all the other rounds of the quiz. We have got you knowing what the connections are instead of what the clues are. Instead, we're going to present to you the clues one at a time with the vowels removed and the spaces jumbled up. So, for example, both will be executed. Could look like that. Butthole.
Butthole.
Yeah, butthole. It's a good word, butthole. Not in both will be executed though. You lose a point, Caffeine. No. But yes, on the subject of losing a point, if you buzz in and get it correct, you gain a point. If you buzz in and get it incorrect, then your team loses a point, and the question gets passed over to the other team, who will have to answer pretty quickly. This is a round you're playing for your teams, but as individuals. So there is no conferring whatsoever, and it is on the buzzer. Your buzzers are your own names. The first name that I hear is going to be the one that I then acknowledge to give the answer. Please don't give the answers in advance, because if I haven't acknowledged it, it won't count, and you might well just be giving the other team what the answer is. So yeah, if you think that you were first before someone else, then I can only apologise. I'm going to do my best to try to ascertain who the quickest player is. I am regrettably, and I will change this at some point in the next several decades, only human. So yeah, that's about it. Any questions?
Your job.
Okay. Yep, I already said. Oh yes, that's the last thing. Because this is an on the buzz round, I do need your answers once you buzz in to be both prompt and exact. If you dither, then you lose a point and it goes over to the other team. If you get it even a little bit wrong, then you lose a point and it goes over to the other team. If you say it and stumble over your words as you're trying to say it and then correct yourself, I will allow that. But if you clearly attempted to say one thing and then decide, oh wait, no, that's wrong, and change it, then sorry, too late. The nature of an on the buzz round is you need to be ready to answer when you buzz. There are one or two questions where there's a phantom A that I will or will I'll accept with or without that A being present, that sort of thing. But otherwise, I want them as we're expecting them to be delivered. Any questions?
If it passes over to the other team, is it still a case of individuality?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, no conferring at any point. If there's too long, like when we play this in person at GLC, which I guess I should do that plug at some point, this is as good a time as any. If you're enjoying this quiz, Mia and I host this at every good LeechCon that I attend, which is as many of them as I can. So if you like the look of this and want to be able to play yourself but don't want to have another friend make an entire quiz for you, come to one of the good LeechCons. They are run through Patter's server. We'll throw details somewhere. When I upload these to YouTube, I'll see if I can put an invite link in the description or some shit like that. But yeah, as I was saying, if it was in person at GLC, then we usually allow, it's a bit more of a party atmosphere. But this is ruthless competition, so if you take too long, I will just move right along. I think that's everything I need to warn you about, so on with the show. And our first category is going to be characters. Nice and straightforward. So your first clue is coming in now.
Rheece.
I heard Caffeine first.
Oracle.
Oracle is correct. Well done. Next.
George.
Barrow.
George.
Recluse.
Recluse. Well done. Next up.
George.
Barrow.
George.
Oho.
Oho is correct. And last one for the category.
George.
George.
Paradox.
Spy.
Spy is correct. I'm sorry, Mia. I thought I'd put in a gap like you wanted me to, but apparently I forgot to save that version, so it's just the word spy twice.
That's fine.
Yeah. Next category. Reasons nobody died in the night. Your first clue coming in now.
Barrow.
George.
Barrow.
The soldier was targeted.
Soldier was targeted. Caffeine.
The character made the demon drunk?
That's incorrect, I'm afraid. -1 point passing over.
The courtier made the demon drunk.
The courtier made the demon drunk. No extra C there for character, I'm afraid. Next up.
Paradox.
Paradox.
Deaths were arbitrary.
Deaths were arbitrary. And last one for the category.
Barrow.
Barrow.
It's a Riot game.
It sure is.
We had to get that one.
Yeah, it was going to be a bad look if you didn't. Next category. Terms in the glossary and their definitions.
George.
George.
Info and information.
Info and information is correct. Next up.
George.
George.
Each night and every night. Oh, fuck. Sorry.
I'm afraid that's -1 point. Over to the other team.
Each night and every night phase.
Each night and every night phase. Unlucky, George. Next question.
Barrow.
George.
Barrow.
Ally and player of the same alignment.
Ally and a player of the same alignment. Final one for the category.
George.
George.
Declare and state it. Oh. Ah.
I'm sorry, that's another -1. Anyone from Riot? Nope, you're not getting it. It is declare.
So that everyone can hear you.
Yeah, declare and state to the group so that everyone can hear you. Right, final category for the quiz. Characters and hidden words in their name. Caffeine.
Psychopath and Chop.
Psychopath and Chop is correct. Next question.
Barrow.
Caff.
Mathematician and Thematic.
Mathematician and thematic.
Caff.
Just about heard Caff first.
Gambler and Amble.
Gambler and Amble. And your final question of the quiz.
Caff.
Barrow.
Caffeine got there first.
Night Watchman and Twat.
Night Watchman and Twat is correct.
I was buzzing before I knew the answers. Jesus Christ.
Mia, I think I know the answer, but do we need a tiebreaker?
We do not. I will reveal the scores.
Yes, please.
Good.
No need.
You
No need.
scored 16 points. Riot, you scored 29.
Well done.
That was a hard fought round 4. A couple of fumbles on either side, but not that were game changing, and some very quick buzzes. That was very impressive. Well done, everyone. Yeah, commiserations to Rheece, Rhea, and George. You played a good game, but Barrow, Paradox, and Caffeine, wow. Top work. A lot of excellent quizzing there.
That was a very stressful last 4 questions for me.
You did really well.
The category with the reasons for nobody dying, I spent the whole time waiting for the question. The one that didn't arrive was it's night 1, because that was the trick you pulled.
Yeah.
Good stop.
You can't repeat your tricks, George.
Well, you'll be hearing from my lawyers.
Entirely reasonable. You literally warned me. I cannot fault you for that.